All right, checking in with the Lima Astronomical Society. Got a lot to talk about, a lot of neat things coming up. We've got David Humphreys, he's the vice president, and thanks for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, let's start with the eclipse, though, because you got your shirt on.
Right.
How was that, man? Was that just awesome?
That was great. Like we said over and over again, that's a once-in-a-lifetime event, and it was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That bright spot in the south part of the sun, the bottom part of the sun, was a real surprise. We expected something in the corona because the sun is in a real active period right now, but that was amazing how it turned out.
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully everyone around here got to catch it. And right. Like we were saying, good weather, too. I mean,
right.
People were worried, but we had good weather to even see it.
Right.
So.
Yeah. And we've been telling people that we've had good weather in April for the last several years, so
we were lucky. What a great eclipse, all right? Okay, so we're all wearing those glasses. You've got your pair.
Right.
Hey, keep them around because they're good for other things. Tell us about that.
Right. I was disappointed when I saw people wanting to recycle them already. The glasses are good for looking at large sunspots. When a sunspot is big enough to see with the glasses, it has to be 3 times the size of the Earth.
Really?
And we've had several of those in the last couple of years. So the glasses are still useful to look at large sunspots. The sun's in an active period, which lasts about 11 years, a 11-year cycle.
Okay.
So for several years, it's real active, and there's a possibility we'll see some more sunspots that are that big. Okay,
so you put them on to protect your eyes, one, or just to be able to see the spot, or a combination?
Well, anytime you're looking at the sun, you have to have your eyes protected.
Okay.
So that's why we're using the glasses still.
All right, so how do we know when to look for a spot? How do we know where the spot's at?
Okay, that you have to pay attention to some solar weather places on the internet or some astronomy places that show recent activity or something. So it's up to people that are really interested to take care of that. And
just do a little research and then you'll be able to find out. All right. Okay, so we've got a program coming up. You guys are still meeting at the Red Cross. So tell us about what's coming up.
Okay, so Michael's not here today, and he's quite often here, but he was at the Northeast Astronomy Forum, which is NEAF, up in New York, and he's going to be talking about that and why more people ought to go to that are interested in astronomy. So that's our program for this month. Okay,
all right, so what does that group talk about when you guys get together?
Okay.
I mean, what's that all about?
Okay, so they have more professional, if I can say that, amateur astronomers. They have astronauts that are talking there, and people that are involved in NASA and other space programs. They have a lot of really good speakers there. So I'm expecting him to come back and tell us about all kinds of wow things that he's learned or heard up there at NEAF.
Right, yeah, so he's going to learn lots. Okay, so that's May 24th, 8 o'clock, right, at the Red Cross building. All right, so everybody's invited to come, right?
Right, that's
all right. Okay, so we're hoping for good weather again, right? On May 18th, that's Astronomy Day. Tell us about that.
Okay, so in the past, we've had the observatory open from like noon until midnight, you know, for Astronomy Day. We don't know when we're going to get the observatory back to do anything there. So we're planning, if the weather's good enough, we'll have telescopes out in the yard there at the park, at Schoonover Park, on the 18th, probably like an hour before sunset. We haven't really made firm plans yet, but this is weather dependent.
Right, exactly. What kind of things this time of year on that May 18th would you maybe be able to see?
Well, we've got, just like we have for the eclipse, we've got a planet and a comet that are on the evening side of the sun. So we've got those things. Before sunset, we could look at the sun. Now that we don't have trees in the road, we could look in the west more from near the observatory. And as the stars start coming out, we'll show some of the brighter stars. And then as it gets dark, we'll get a lot more things to look at.
Wow, lots of things to look in the sky. Again, that is on May 18th. Well, thank you very much for coming today.
Thank you for having us.
All right, don't go away. We'll take a look at the weather forecast next.